Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVAX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've been doing this analysis on a very routine basis. Did it yesterday, so that is where these green and red line annotations are coming from. And I want to just quickly update the chart here because from a charting perspective, very nice quote-unquote thing happened today. And if you are somebody that also uses charts, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But what was this nice thing? Well, it has everything to do with that price action right there and that pink line. That pink line is representing the 200 period simple moving average. And even if you have just a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period moving average, and you know that when the price is above it, assuming you're bullish, of course, you want to see the price stay above it. And the bears gave it a go. I mean, the price came down there. They tried to break down through this very important level of support, and you can see that not only did the price stay up above it and bounce directly off it, but after the bounce, the bulls gained some momentum and eventually, bounced to the point of, closing all the way up there. Now, does this mean that this thing is for sure headed up to $1.65? I'm not saying that. I am just saying that from the technical perspective and as far as, important levels that really do matter in the world of charts, whether or not you want to argue they have a self-fulfilling prophecy. Let's say they even do have a self-fulfilling prophecy. Well, my argument always is, well, wouldn't you want to know what the prophecy is then if those out there exist? So whatever your opinion on that is, the point being that 200 period does matter. It is important, and the price bounced directly off it there and then got a nice little, closed, relatively high up above it. So going forward, definitely you want to see the price stay above $1.30, but certainly that pink line. But like I said, the bears tested it today, and they failed miserably as the bulls, got a nice bounce from it. If this does start to bounce, then the next key level of resistance is going to be that purple line up there, which is the little brother of the 200 period, but that is the 50 period. And as I pointed out in the past, you can see now on a couple different occasions, this level has, broken it down. And this is also a moving average, so it'll continue to move downwards as time goes by. But yeah, $1.50, $1.65, those are levels of resistance. But before you start talking about doing battle with those, bulls first have to continue to stabilize, which they did a good job of today. But then after stabilizing, the bulls then got to get up above that purple line. And then at that point, you can start talking about those other areas of resistance. So nice day for the bulls. Good to see that the bears failed miserably to break down through that 200 period. So we'll see if the bulls can start to build upon this or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.